Take dreams. We're dreaming basically every night is you sleep at least for 6 hours, right? And those 6 to 8 hours, we're going into like about 3 dreams per night. But you know, most of us don't meditate or do brain work, which is basically just meditation. So all we have is dreams that we cannot recall. And this is where lucid comes from, which just means aware. So we use techniques to increase our awareness, so we're able to have that dream and be able to recall it in the morning. Because sometimes when you wake up, you're like, I had one glimpse of that dream. It was like 1 second. And that's all you can remember. And the more aware you are in the dream, the more you can recall vivid details. So the reasons I learning similar process. I get some here, get some there. Sometimes I don't. I'm not 100% official with it, but I'm at a level where I'm like, I could kind of explain it to you. But the reason I do it is scenarios. You can have whatever scenario you want. So let's say you had a dream to be like a basketball player, and you know that's out of your reality. You could just make up a scenario that you're in the NBA, and you could go against Prime, Shaq, Kobe, MJ, all that, if you're just aware in your dream, and you could act this out. Same for football, you could do the same thing. But with these, you would like have to increase your awareness to that point that you're advanced. So, because if you do these immediately, you're just gonna wake up from your dream. So you're gonna need a lot of practice to do these, but at a certain point, you'll be able to do that. You could even play against the bone. You could go skydiving, act out anything, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is kind of one. And the funny thing is, the possibility is endless. You can literally think of anything you want to do. Boxing, wrestling, all that. Which goes to my next point. You can learn. Imagine you try to apply the principles you're learning in real life into the dream. So like I said, and you might think it's wild, but it's like, if your brain can process it as real in your dream, and your brain is processing it as just real, you're increasing that memory. Because half of learning is skill, and the other half is just remembering. But lucid dreaming is both. You can learn a lot of things, like I said, boxing, wrestling, basketball, tennis, if you know the principles, of course. If you don't know the principles, somewhat, you gotta at least have some foundation. But you could just take that time to practice. It's not bad. And the thing is, think about it, you're not burning your energy because you're in your brain doing it. So that's the bigger benefit. The only thing I'll say is physically, you're not really gaining anything, but mentally, which is kind of better, learning faster. So that's the second benefit, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty nice when you put it down and you understand what it is and what you can do with it. This is like kind of personal. Can y'all see it? I'm trying to make sure I see it. And the third one is higher consciousness. Now, if you're a beginner, you can accidentally get to that point, but if you believe in them or not, I'm not telling you what it is or what it isn't, but video cut out for some reason when I put the name, because I don't know what happened, but anyways, you could get to the point where you basically, this is you are in this is human form, brand new, this is you, right? This is your soul, higher consciousness in you, because you're not human. Get me? So you're connected to this and connected to this. You are this, and this, all at the same time. And why that's so special is that the messages from God can go to higher self, to you, because your higher self is living on all planes at the same time. All planes. Look like a knot. I don't know why. But all planes. Future, present, past, all of it at the same time. And this is the source God. You get me? The source God has basically everything. Wrapping like it's like tricky. Because we are mini gods. The fact we could dream up something, that's what our reality basically is. It's somebody thinking of something and you is part of that thought, and this is you connected to the higher self, which is that same thought that came from God. So the fact you are able to dream, you can, at a higher level, I wouldn't say you need to learn how to lucid dream to do this. This is more of a, if you have more spiritual knowledge, and if your third eye is open, because if you do this when your third eye is not open, let's just say you're going to get attacked by demons most than likely. If you don't have discernment, that's why the third eye has to be open. If you can't tell what it's which, you're going to get tricked instantly. And you don't want that. You don't want to go into a dream, ask, what should I do, and get the wrong message. Because you're going to repeat what you think you should do. But once you have higher consciousness and separate yourself from you, and think as yourself like right here, you're more closer to get that message and actually get it. It's like telephone. But you'll get the message in a number of ways, numbers and all that. Name calling at a certain time, channel change into a certain channel, a commercial popping up, an ad popping up, something like that. So that's why you can lucid dream, and with a third eye open in your brain, you could directly, since your third eye is open, you're now here, you could directly get the message from God. So if you increase your spiritual knowledge, or increase your spiritual knowledge to finally open up your third eye, you shouldn't be really scared though. It's not that bad.